According to ESG research, 93% of organizations use some kind of desktop or application virtualization. And while adoption is widespread, the usage within organizations is expected to grow by an average of 30% over the next 2 to 3 years. With such growth, I wanted to take a deep dive into desktop and application virtualization to understand the modern trends around DaaS, on-premises, and hybrid deployments. New use cases, Windows application management, endpoints and thin clients, and more. The research is very near and dear to me, and I'm excited to share it with you. We surveyed ITDMs from nearly 400 organizations in North America, and this independent research is now available to share. DaaS investments are growing, with 33% of organizations saying that they'll significantly increase their DaaS spending, and another 53% saying they expect a slight increase. Even with this growth, more than 60% of respondents said that they would increase spending in other areas too, like traditional on-premises environments, self-managed public cloud, hyper-converged and hosted data center environments. While it's clear that the growth of DaaS is accelerating, the overall expansion of desktop and app virtualization means that these investments are still happening all around. In fact, very few respondents said that they were decreasing spending in any area at all. Even in traditional on-premises environments, which we thought were eroding to the cloud and would see a pretty significant decline, only 3% noted significant reductions in spending, which kind of leads me to the most surprising takeaway from this entire research project. The usage of hybrid desktop and app virtualization environments is wildly exceeding expectations, with 90% of organizations saying that they are currently using something or plan to do so within the next year. Given the investments being made in all of these areas, it would appear as though hybrid is not just a transitional step, but rather a conscious decision that brings benefits like additional security, data sovereignty, cost optimization, workload flexibility, geolocations, and so on. Of course, it's not without its challenges, such as cost and complexity, but with such widespread adoption, the benefits seem to be outweighing the challenges and the value seems to be clear. Finally, 62% of organizations report more than 30 Windows apps in use overall. And as the number of Windows apps increases, so too does the number of base images and the amount of personnel required to support all of those apps and base images. This data underpins the entire reason why desktop and app virtualization exists in the first place, not to mention why its use is growing. Windows applications aren't going away anytime soon, despite rapid adoption of browser-based apps and non-Windows devices and unmanaged devices. It also indicates some of the operational complexity of desktop and application virtualization. We often talk about where the infrastructure is, whether that's on-premises or in DaaS or in the cloud or wherever. But app and image and even profile management have a lot to offer to help simplify things and or free up resources. Reality is, desktop and application virtualization encompasses so many disciplines throughout IT, and this research tried to touch as many bases as possible. There's data around endpoints and thin clients, VDI versus session-hosted apps and desktops, the benefits and challenges that organizations see from each different type, persistent and non-persistent VDI. It spans so many different ranges, and I would love the opportunity to share some of it with you.